What's up, guys, and welcome back. This is another episode of the road to 300 pounds on bench press, right? We're actually not hitting a straight barbell bench today. If you followed along with my other video, you know that we're kind of in a deload week. So we're gonna hit some flat bench. I have a 6 rep max to hit, which is really exciting because I wanna try to hit the hundreds. That would be really cool for me because I haven't ever hit the hundreds for 6. I've been in the 90s, the 95s, and we stopped dumbbell benching a long time ago. And then at one point, I think I did the 110s for like 3 or 4. So I think I got the hundreds for 6. We'll see. But anyways, let's get into it. Okay, very first challenge that we're facing today, there are so many like benches in front of the dumbbells, but every single one of them is like a different height, and none of them are like quite like the same height, which I sound like a diva, right? One of them is an okay height. So here's what we're talking about. One of them, I don't know if you can see the one, not the decline, but that one. It's an okay height, but it has that stupid gap that my butt's gonna fall in. This little flat bench here is great, but it's too short. Then we have the fat pad right here. Good height, except it's a fat pad. I don't need that shit. And then finally we have something that I'm gonna use, which is, oh, not even that one. This guy over here is the one that I will be using, but he's a little thin, but it's the best of the options. So I'm just being a diva at this point, honestly. Probably start with like the 35s and build from there. Okay. Bye-bye to the Garmin. Get it out of here. I don't need these quite yet. We're just gonna build by like 20 to 30, give or take. I don't know yet, if I'm being completely honest, but we'll see. Not the headphones. This song that's in the background, I don't know if you guys can even hear it, but when I worked at the bar at the club and I was bartending, this is our closing song. So every time I hear it, it makes me want to end myself. Bartending is okay. Club bartending, it's a different animal. 65 should move pretty easy. Usually these do. I start to feel like what I'm gonna hit for the day on dumbbell bench around like 75, 80. But I think I can do it. I think the hundreds, I'm coming for the hundreds today. Ooh. Now the question is, do we 85 or 80s or 75s? I think the 80s maybe next. I think if I do any more than that, that's going to be a lot of working sets. Yeah, I think that's the schmove. 80s. Instead of the 75s. 90s. If I need to hit 2 reps of the 95s for confidence, I will. But we'll see. I think my spot just left me. Ruh-roh raggy. I'm so pissed. Hopefully it comes back. Whatever. I was literally about to go ask him, like, hey, can I get some help with these 90s, bruh? Please, bruh. I think the move here is to hit like 3 with the 90s. And you see how I'm kind of like stair stepping? You know, this may seem pretty obvious to people that have been doing this for a minute, but when you warm up, you want to kind of stair step. So I did the 35s for like, I think I did like 20 to 25. I don't even know. Just until I felt good, which I can do, right, because I've been doing this for a minute. So I did the 35s for feel good reps. I went out to the 50s and I did those for like 10 to 15. I went out to went from the 50s to the 65 and I did those for 10. Then we went to the 80s. I hit 5 there. You see, we're kind of like pyramiding our reps. So I may even, although I want to hit 5 at 100, 6 at 100. I may even hit the 90s for just like 3. So that way I'm not like, for lack of a better term, like blowing my load on the 90s and then having to struggle through the 100s. So you kind of want like pyramid. And with heavy sets, don't feel like you need to continue to hit that rep count. That's like your top set rep count at that higher end weight, because you end up screwing yourself over. You picking up what I'm putting down? Okay. Whee! I thought my audio wasn't recording up until this point, and I was about to like rage. I got 3 here. If these are heavy, basically, I'm a pussy. Firmly grasp it. Firmly, I'm nervous. I'm stalling. I don't know why I'm stalling, because I've literally, I've done this before. There we go. I just tooted. That was embarrassing. The clock is ticking. Homeboy, I'm sure he's doing something very important. But I guess if he can't make it back in the next couple of minutes, I just gotta thug it out, dog. I wish they make things that you can hang on the bar to like unrack the dumbbells. But the problem is that they're straight horizontal, right? So you go to get underneath them. Typically when you're dumbbell benching, like your arm should be, or your hand should be at like a, I'll say a 20 to 30 degree angle, right? Your hands shouldn't be flat. So it's hard to unrack and get in the position even with those tools or with the benches that they make that have the slots for the dumbbells. Or else I would buy some. I may still invest in some. Can I steal you?
Yeah.
Okay. I hopefully have 6 reps.
Okay.
Is that gonna happen today?
We'll find out.
Maybe.
Getting to 6 regardless.
I'll tell you. It depends on how the first few move. If the first 4 move well and it's like a grind on those last 2, sure.
Okay.
And I do need help like all the way up. Yeah. I appreciate you and your questions because I've only been hurt by spotters. Not by me. Are you gonna go from the elbows or the wrists? Wrists, perfect. Ready, up.
Good. Yeah. Come on. Big drive. Punch. Come on. Keep that rhythm. Let's go. Punch. Come on.
Help me through this last one.
You got it. Come on. We'll make you grind. Let's go. Drive.
Perfect. Oh, thank you. That was so good.
Maybe a touch of like redirect. I wouldn't necessarily say much lift.
Yeah, on the last one or the last 2?
Last one.
Perfect.
Kind of put that right on.
Thank you so much. Ten out of 10 spot right there. That looked way better than I thought I did. That felt far uglier. Yeah, not gonna lie to you, I will be riding that high like the rest of the day because that's fucking fire. And the only reason, like before, I was like, yeah, I've hit the 110s for a couple. The only reason I've done that is because the gym that I was at when I did that, their hundreds, they were the coated dumbbells, and one of them was missing the coating. And I asked the gym owner, I was like, how big of a difference do you think this makes? He goes, well, for a big guy that's used to using them, like he can get over it. But me, where that's like top end weight, like that's gonna matter a whole lot more than anybody else, right? Okay. Also, I picked this bar for oh, that's a deadlift bar. That's another deadlift bar. Wow. Sorry, guys. So many deadlift bars. probably, here's the thing. I know I should probably, since I haven't done these in a while, like start a little bit lighter and work up. But like, fuck it, we ball. 135 is like the standard. What do you mean? No, I'm joking. If you haven't benched 135, I'm proud of you for when you do, and I'm proud of you if you have. But like, you know what I mean? Like, why not just jump right there? My headphones stuff. Come here, get over here. Get over here. Scorpion? No? Okay, I'll go fuck myself. I thought it was a good one. Let's see it. See if I made a mistake. Oh, I may have made a mistake. Oh. Oh no, we're so good. Ooh, I may stay. No, we can go up. Like, also peep the ninja shoes, the low top black Otishis. These are awesome. I like how free my ankles feel. I'm typically a high top girly. These, breathable. I feel like my ankles are actually out there, and I like them being out there, which is weird. I'm usually like a don't look at my ankle kind of person. Okay, well that was stupid. I'm not counting my first as my working. Maybe I'm just kind of in like a silly, goofy mood today, and that's why, because I've had a terrible morning. Maybe I'm just letting it out. I have some stuff going on behind the scenes that I'm really like angry about. So like maybe this is a good little blow off steam. So now we have a 3x8 on high rows. These are one of my favorite movements ever. Ow. Sorry. Okay. Sure, we can slap a 55 on there. Why not? Okay, it's crazy how like mentally fatigued, like my CNS just got thrown into the fucking gutter from that set of dumbbell bench and then floor press. I feel like my head is in the clouds. Cut my life into pieces. Yeah, I think we're good there today. Holy shit. Holy shit. I made a TikTok. Well, I made several TikToks and Reels about this today. But I'm so sick of like hot takes being like fucking lukewarm from other creators. Like, hot take, well, actually, trainers should, I don't know. Well, hot take, actually, if you're slightly overweight, you should try to eat cleaner. Like, no shit, Sherlock. Like, that's not a fucking hot take. Like, I want to hear the real stuff, right? Like, people respect you so much more here online. So here's some ball knowledge. If you're trying to be a creator right now, people crave authenticity. What this means is sharing your actual beliefs, although somebody's gonna tell you that you ain't shit. Like, for example, okay, if I tell people I'm a Christian online, I get so many people telling me like, oh, you suck, like, you're Trumpy, which like makes no fucking sense. But what I'm getting at, since people are craving like true, real authenticity, if you're open about your beliefs and your viewpoints, they will bond with you heavier. So if you're trying to get into content, please, like, for the love of everything, share what you actually think. Don't like record the video and be like trying to please people, because that works out terrible in the end for everybody. Then you're a liar, which is even worse. And odds are, if you're truthful and you're just like honest to yourself and others about your beliefs and like what you think is right, you're gonna attract like-minded people and the people you want to be following you anyways. Okay. Okay, where'd my phone? Donde? Alright, 2x15, dumbbell flies, 2x15, lateral raises. Yes. So, bent over rear delt flies. I'm starting with the 15s. Yeah, I'm staying there for today. Ooh. And that concludes today's workout. That was pretty killer. I really miss feeling that way, like feeling, I don't say like athletic, but challenged in that capacity instead of just strength exclusively. So it's pretty chill. I feel pretty juicy. I don't know if I look juicy, but whatever. Here's the next episode. We're officially like somewhere around 14 weeks out from Worlds. So we're starting to gear up, get really excited. I would love it if you guys liked, subscribed, you commented. Tell me when your next meet is, or your next goal is, all of the things. Or tell me what you want to see in these videos. I would really appreciate it. But I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.